While the weather isn't so great, this is. Today, I'll be reviewing the Bentley Continental GT Flying Spur. When you open it, you have a nice entrance, as well as soft close. And they actually sound pretty nice. When you close it, nice. A lot of leather on the dashboard, and one concern is the sun, because the sun is going to beam on this leather for years on years at end. But this actually feels really nice. Like, you just see no sun damage or feel any sun damage. This actually held up, and this feels really nice even to this day. Large screen right here. This is how you adjust your mirrors. You have your parking brake right here, your shifter, which is leather wrapped, and this nice chrome mesh. To put it in park drive, you have to press this Bentley B. Just has the trunk, and inside the front, you actually have to pull up the Bentley sign to open it, which we will check out in a second. We have this hazard lights right here, start-stop engine. We have heated and cooled seats on each side. We have this rear sun visor. We have suspension, air ride, and actually, nice place to store change, ashtray, and cigarette lighter. These two things that's pull up. Two cup holders right here. You can't really store stuff, but if you push this up, you have a cigarette lighter and just an ashtray right here. If you put these down, you have an old Bentley phone holder, which this model didn't have it, but this is an image of what it looks like. The phone has been gone on this, but back then you had a place to store your phone. And on this side, you have not only a SIM card, but just a tiny storage for a change or anything. Still can't fit my tripod, but as you can see, these are pretty adjustable. Let me talk about the materials of this car, because on the doors we have this really thick wood, and it's really big, but it looks nice. For the steering, we have this wood surrounding this, as well as a leather wrapped steering wheel. And for this car, this has like a brownish caramel color for this material, and a whole wood center console, as well as the iconic Bentley middle. So 3 materials: it's wood, metal, and leather. There's a lot of those in this. At night, looking at all the lights in here, we have 2 lights right here, 2 dome lights, 1 light that lights up the center console right here. We have 2 door lights right here, right there, 1 light down here, another one down here, which all give a yellowish glow. This usually illuminates an ashtray right here. Up here you got 2 dome lights and 2 floor lights, as well as 2 door handle lights. And if you turn these 2 on, off, on, off, on, and you can turn these 2 off, just leaving illuminated floor. Turn the floor off, and you just have illuminated back. Illuminated ashtray. Now making it day, let's see the center screen, which is very much needed because these are actually now out of date. So with the screen, it means you can do cool stuff like this in your car. Looking at the sunroof, we actually have this nice and really wide leather sunroof. And so let's open it. Let's try to push up this button. It's on the right. And it takes its time. You can close it right here. Come to its top. Actually, close it. 1, 2, 3, and 4 air vents, as well as on the side. This is how you actually open the gas cap. Not only do you have your own chrome gas cap, but as well as a trunk button. You have more even chromed out buttons, and on the side of the door you have massage seats right here. You have controllable settings, as well as 3 sets, which is 4 different things. You have cabin gas, massageable seats, heated and cooled, adjustable seats, all from close reach. And more on this side. Nice is right here. These actually control the seat belts. So you don't actually have to grab this, push up and down. It's actually by the control of these 2 buttons. Nice. And an adjustable seat. Most cars will have it inside the center display. Bentley actually has a hidden CD holder that can hold up to 6 CDs at once, and a eject button right here, which means you can see it at night. Let's say you wanted to carry around material. How much storage does this car have? Because let's say if I wanted to carry around my tripod used for recording, where would I put this? This is really nice, and I want nice material so it doesn't get scuffed or scratched. Let's find out. So only on the 2 front doors, you have these pull-out pockets that you can store pretty nice stuff. However, storage is really good for papers or folders. Space, as well as 2 storages back here, this side and this side. And this can actually fit my tripod, so If you want to store a place, you can put right here. But if you have something smaller like papers, you just store them in these two lips. Or if you just have food to carry on. Not huge, it's actually kind of small. You can't put anything big like a laptop on it, but it is leather wrapped, and you can put a piece of toast. Close it. There. This nice Bentley logo that's quilted. You put this down, you have an armrest, 2 cup holders, and it's actually quite foggy because how cold it is right now. You pull this up, and you have a nice large storage that can actually decently fit. It can't close, but it decently fits. You have 2 adjustable cup holders. Put this in. There we go. As well as when you pull this down, close this up, you have trunk access that's actually lockable, but it's a nice leather handle. You pull on it, you can lock it, unlock it, and access the trunk at any time. And they have a nice luxury cover, so that way you cannot see the back. Key, which means I cannot access the trunk, and it's cool. So if you hand this off to a valet, no matter what you do, you cannot access the trunk. But this, the biggest storage inside the car of all. How is human storage? Is this car actually comfortable? So first sitting inside, you notice how actually comfortable the seats are. Pretty. You have a lot of leg space. Like if I fully extend myself, I am practically laying down right here. And lumbar support. So, oh yeah, I feel that massage. Yeah, I'm getting massaged right now. Comfortability is nice. On this side, you have this scroll wheel that you push up, down is cooled, and heated. As well as window seats, but you have this nice armrest, and if let's say you're just going too fast, you have this handle right here. Put this armrest down. So comfortability is actually pretty good, and I wouldn't say it's really that aged. I still feel really comfortable in this. I can actually sit in this vehicle for a few hours actually. The seats are comfortable, they're not really that aged. This is a comfortable place to be in, even after all the time. You have air vents right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the back, just to name a few, and then there. Nice. Inside you have these window foggers that actually work, and when this window was really fogged up, you can actually see a notice, as well as a coat hanger. So you put a hanger up here, you can actually hang a pretty coat. Will it actually block the side? Kind of, but they're full leather side right here. If I put my leg all the way out here, I still cannot reach the full side. Full seats right here, that is actually pretty bouncy. This is really nice on your arm as well. You put your arm here, and this is actually a really good vehicle to be in, especially in the back. Like, there's a lot of leg space in here. So comfortability in this car, it's really good. You have your lock right here. Unlock. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sits, and 8 speakers inside this vehicle, which means the audio, even to this day, is still really good. Now, one thing you might notice that this Bentley's interior is brown, but it's not just the seats or anything. There's a lot of brown. Let me show you. One theme for this is a two-tone brownish standard. You have darker brown as well as a brighter brown. You have brown right here. You have brown carpets, which is actually really fluffy. You have brown for the doors, brown seat belts right here, brown trays for leather. Even this is brown. Brown visors, more brown leather right here, as well as brown stitching through all of it out. We have a brown sunroof right here. the brown? Oh, there's more. We have brown seatbelt buckles as well as brown trim that's actually holding seatbelts and brown stitching everywhere. A lot of brown going inside this vehicle, but it actually stays true to Bentley because even today, you can actually get the same type of material. And it's cool to see that did that back then even. If you wanted a fully brown interior, fully blue interior, fully red interior, fully black interior, Bentley would have done it back then, and they still would have done it now. Is it worth it in my opinion? Because it's been years. I mean years when this vehicle came out. Honestly, it is really worth it, and it feels just as nice if it was even produced today. The only thing is you're going to need a few upgrades like center screen because the original technology for this is way over outdated, and a touch-ups to make this a little more fitting. But this Bentley Continental GT holds up. This is worth it. So is this worth it and truly a Bentley, or is it too outdated? Yes, it's worth it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.